Hello everyone, this is Zibo and welcome to today's video. So today's video is with regards to 6 unique accessories that you should definitely keep and max limit break in your inventory. So the reason why you will choose unique accessories to max limit break and develop in your inventory is because it's much easier to get duplicates of unique accessories, and that will allow you to max limit break it much easily in order to unlock the bonus stats that you can get from the max limit break effect. Another reason why you want to keep a lookout for these unique accessories, right, is very simple, and that is because unique accessories are much easier to obtain either from your story mode, from your random evolution drops, or even from your gacha pools. So they will be much easier to max limit break compared to your epic accessories, right? Even though they might not have like as great of a stat as compared to those accessories, but they're much easier to train up and max, and it's easier to actually pick the best stats one because you have a lot of options, right? So that's why these 6 accessories are 6 accessories that will remain relevant for a very long time, and it will definitely be worth your investment by putting in the hammers into them, or even putting in the gold to actually get them to the maximum level. I'll be ranking the 6 accessories according to 3 tiers, ranging from 1 point to 5 point, and 5 point being the best stats and 1 point being the worst stats. So I'll rank it based on these 3 categories, which are offense, defense, and utility. So offense is pretty straightforward, right? So we're looking at the attack, the skill damage, as well as the crit rate that the accessories got to offer, and how useful that equipment is in terms of that category. And the next one is defense, pretty straightforward, right? Defense, HP, any defensive stat. And utility stats includes those shield percentages, right? Certain form of damage reduction, as well as healing effects that the accessories got to offer. So without further ado, let us start with today's video. So the first accessory that you should definitely keep and max limit break is definitely Sharpshooter. So I'm pretty sure you guys should have heard of these accessories somewhere, either from the YouTube videos, or either from your guildmates, or simply from the Guardian Tales Discord server. So this accessory, right, is like, I think, the best offensive accessory you can get in the whole game, because this accessory provides the highest possible attack percentages if you're lucky on your roll, and it provides crit hit chance and even more crit hit chance on the max limit break effect. So this Sharpshooter is ranked 5 points for offense. Definitely is one of the strongest offensive accessory. The defense side is relatively weak, so I'll rank it like 2 points. It's definitely below average, but I think it's still acceptable if you have it at maximum level, which is level 74. Utility wise is 1 point, because there really isn't like much utility to this accessory. It's simply a all-out offense accessory. So which hero should equip this accessory, or which hero should you put this accessory on? Number 1, hyper offensive heroes. Number 2, heroes with high critical hit chance. That will give them like more crit hit possibilities, right, by equipping this accessory to them. Or number 3, heroes who will benefit from high crit hit chance. So this includes any hero with high attack interval, such as Nari, right, or even any heroes that does multiple attack in a very short time. So this is Sharpshooter, one of the best offensive accessories you can get, and definitely one of the best unique accessories you can have in your inventory. The next accessory is also my favorite accessory of all time, and that is the Golden Pocket Watch. So this accessory is a good mix of offense as well as defense. The offensive side comes from the weapon skill regen speed. You can do it up to 10%, which is like one of the best if you're competing in the arena for some heroes, right? And there's also skill damage plus 12% if you're lucky enough to roll the sub option. You could also roll for the attack percentages at a very high percentage if you're really lucky. So overall, this accessory, right, is just overall very balanced. Because other than offense, right, other than the 4 points in offense, it's not super hyper offensive like Sharpshooter, but this accessory have pretty decent defensive stats as well. So other than having average defense, right, it also has HP percent, as well as the additional HP percent when you actually max limit break it. So this accessory is very good for heroes who are looking to lower their skill regen while having a very balanced offensive kind of accessory in their inventory, right? So other than hyper offensive heroes, this accessory is good for most arena heroes because weapon skill regen speed is a very important stat in arena, or just any hero you want to abuse the weapon skill of. So the reason why I rank Golden Pocket Watch a 3 for utility is because Golden Pocket Watch lowers your hero skill regen speed. So other than going ham on your offensive weapon skills, you can put Golden Pocket Watch on your support heroes, heroes with heals, for example, right, in their weapon skill, and then you can use them as the main character and control them. So other than that, it also lowers the secondary skill effect of the heroes such as Marina's Hook, Ogma's Taunt. So you can actually put it on those heroes as well and use it for utility purposes. It's just a very good all-around accessories that, because of the weapon skill regen speed, and you can just slot it into any heroes based on like what you want to do with the heroes. So most important thing about this accessory is the ability to lower your weapon skill. So any heroes with good weapon skills can actually equip it, and you can control it as your main hero. So that's why this accessory is one of my favorite accessory of all time. So Grid Earring is just a very good offensive earring with defensive stats distribution. So I rank it 4 in terms of offense, 3 in terms of defense, and 3 in terms of utility. So the reason why it's 4 in terms of offense, very simple, right? Because the primary stats has crit hit chance, skill damage percent, as well as attack. So it's a little bit of every offensive stat you can get. The reason why it's 3 for defense and utility is because it also has a good mix of defensive stats, because the secondary ability, the random ones that you can get, right, they also have plus HP and plus defense. So this earring gives a decent bulk to the hero that has it equipped, while allowing the hero to output a good chunk of damage as well. So it's a very balanced accessory. So if you equip this accessory, you'll realize that your DPS and your toughness, right, will increase proportionately. Like, it's not extreme like Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter is like max out DPS but very little toughness. But Grid Earring is this good DPS and toughness accessory. And the reason why I rate it 3 for utility is very, very simple. Because Grid Earring, right, is much better than Pocket Watch on your secondary heroes or your support heroes. Secondary heroes and support heroes, right, they don't really need the weapon skill regen speed like your primary hero. So having a earring that's good overall in terms of stats and in terms of lines, right, will be much better off compared to having Pocket Watch. But no doubt Pocket Watch is the best accessory you can get on your primary hero, while Grid Earring is the better secondary accessories you can put on your secondary hero. There are quite a few accessories that are very similar in terms of stats distribution and stat bonuses compared to the Grid Earring. So these accessories include Earring of Dark Desires, Grid Ring, Wolf Ring, as well as Pearl Earring. So these accessories either have plus attack, plus skill damage, crit hit chance, plus HP, etc, etc. But the reason why Grid Earring is on my list is because Grid Earring has the offensive stats on the main options. So even if you do not have a good roll on the alternative stats, Grid Earring will still be a good offensive earring, right? And Grid Earring also has the most number of lines in terms of stats. So overall, this accessory, right, is just a good accessories to have, right? And if you get decent rolls on it, you don't even need like a max rolls. This earring is great in your team. Any hero can equip it. And I mean, I'm not saying that the other accessories are not good. If you manage to get a good roll on them on one of your accessory, right, and you can build them up for max limit break, then feel free to use them as compared to Grid Earring. But I'm saying that if you have a Grid Earring that's good and you are planning to keep a few unique accessories to max limit break, then Grid Earring is the go-to because it has the most number of lines. Overall, Grid Earring compared to the rest that I mentioned. Moving on to the last 3 accessories. For the next 2 accessories that I'm going to introduce, right, they are very, very defensive by nature. So they will be usually equipped on your tanks or heroes that values defensive stats. So the first one is the Necklace of Blessing. So Necklace of Blessing, right, I rank it 1 in terms of offense because this accessory has no offensive stats. It's purely defense, right? Defense, HP, and defensive, more defensive percentage. So it's a definite 5 for defense because you can get up to plus 15% defense if you get really good rolls, right? And it's 3 in terms of utility is because, right, for your raids or for some of the maps or boss battles or orbital lifts, you need your support unit or your secondary unit to be as tank as possible. So this accessory can be equipped on your healer, on your secondary support, your debuffer, or even your secondary heroes other than your tanks. So that's why this accessory, right, is very good in terms of the defense and utility compartment, because if your utility heroes needs more defensive stats, right, then this accessory is the accessory that you put on them. And the next accessory is none other than Fortress Ring. So the points distribution for Fortress Ring is very similar to the Necklace of Blessing, simply because the stats distribution of both these rings, right, are highly similar, and the use of both these rings are roughly the same. So you either equip this accessory on your tanks who want more defensive, such as Ogma, Rangpang, or you put it on support heroes who need more tankiness to survive in various game modes. So I shall not explain too much because it's really very similar to the Necklace of Blessing, right? Like the stats distribution, damage reduction, defense, they're very highly similar. So which of these two is the better defense ring? So if you're looking for stats, right, I think overall Fortress Ring will give the better toughness stats compared to the Necklace of Blessing. But if you could get a better roll on the Necklace of Blessing, overall Necklace of Blessing is gonna give more defense on your hero. So this part, right, it's really about min-maxing, but both these accessories are very good as defensive rings to have. I don't know what a goddess statue is, right? It could be a necklace or it could be a earring. I do not know, but I'll just call it goddess statue. So this statue, right, is overall decent in terms of defense, right? That's why I give it 3 in terms of defense. It doesn't have much offensive stats, so it's like a 1 in terms of offense. So the thing that makes this statue shine, right, is on 2 stats. Number 1 is the shield percent that it can give on the additional rolls, as well as the heal percent that it can provide. Why is this accessory so good? One of the reasons is because it's kind of easy to get the goddess statue. I think you get it from the story mode, I think 2 or 3. So it's quite easy to get 6 copies of it. And when you actually get your max limit break and you have a pretty decent heal percent on the main option, right, you can get up to 22% heal for this accessory. So other than the heals, right, it also provides a shield. So it's good on your support heroes, your healers, right, healers such as Mia, Aoba, Favi. They will benefit greatly from these heal numbers and the defensive stat that this accessory got to provide. And usually, right, I think it's best equipped on these support heroes when you want to run through story mode, or you just want to have a bit more heals in Colosseum. So heal is a very depreciated stat in Colosseum because your HP is boosted, but the values from the heal is not. But then having more heal is still better than having no heal or low heal. So that's why this accessory is good if you are looking for a good accessory to have on your healer units. With that, these are the 6 unique accessories you should train, max limit break, and keep in your inventory because they will remain relevant for a very long time. I hope that this guide will be good for you or helpful to you in terms of deciding what unique accessories to roll for, to random evo, and what unique accessories to keep in your inventory. And with that, thank you very much for watching this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell in order to see more videos from Zebo Gaming, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye!